Hey guys, my name is the Electrified Gamer. Welcome back to the ReCore playthrough. In the last episode, we actually got a new buddy. We got Seth. There he is. Also, in the last episode, the recording session completely messed up, so I have to re-record this episode. So if you're wondering why, if you're wondering why there wasn't any videos, but I haven't uploaded the second part yet, so I haven't even, as of this recording session, I haven't uploaded the second part yet, so it wouldn't matter. So anyway, in this episode, we are going to go to the area that we need to continue our adventure in. What do we need to do? With Seth's help, find the entrance to the core. Okay, so, yeah, but, this is just a temporary this is just a temporary save file because of the fact that the audio messed up in the last recording session that I tried to do. So next episode we'll be back with our normal save file, so don't worry about it. So don't worry if you see something that looks wrong, or you see that the fact that different things look weird. It's just the fact that I completely screwed up the recording session. Not me, it's my video capturing software messed it up, so I'm not gonna blame it though. NVIDIA is pretty reliable most of the time. So anyway, we leveled up. We're level 10. What the heck? How did we level up so fast? That doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what level I am in my other save file, but that doesn't seem right at all. Anyway, I boosted the graphics options. That thing is huge. Anyway, I boosted some of the graphics options in the last. I think this is actually where we're supposed to go. Attached. So let's use Seth, who's afraid of heights, because that is exactly what Kai tells us in the last episode. I actually had to speed run through the last session because of how long it took me to. I don't know. It didn't take me too long, but it's just like when a recording messes up and you're playing a game that auto saves most of the time. It's just like this most disheartening thing ever. You're just like, well, there goes a recording session. I could have saved the first 30 minutes or so of it, but you know. I would rather have a session that worked the full way through, that makes it easier to edit for me, and then have a session that I need to save all these different sections into. It's just annoying. So if you want to edit, then edit. If you want to edit, then just edit already. Oh my gosh, there's a bot. I mentioned this in the last session. The thing about me is, if I do a session and it messes up, I'm always afraid of repeating myself, but it doesn't matter if I repeat myself because that session doesn't exist, so me repeating myself doesn't really matter in the long run. I was wondering where that little Corebot guy went. He just kind of disappeared on us. Anyway, hoping you're liking this playthrough. There's a lot of negative comments on my last video, so you know, I'm just kidding. It's always the joke I make. It's always the joke I love to make. It's like, thanks for watching, last guys. I love all the support. Make sure you like this video 300 times over. Make sure you like this video. If I get 7,000 likes, I'll upload the next part right away. It's just like, it's kind of like the dumbest. I still hate people do that. It's like, if I like the video right now, then you get the next video right now. I can't believe that I recorded that one thing and I only had 10 minutes left of the last session. Actually, was talking to Jamaican Bacon about this game. Jamaican Bacon is a really cool guy. Make sure you go subscribe to him. And that's not in my trolley voice, even though in my head it sounded like it. New dungeon on the map. The new dungeon is actually a dungeon we're gonna head to anyway. The worst part about this game is that I actually predicted one of the plot elements in this game, and the game didn't save. So it was just like, yay! So if I mention the plot element, people are gonna be like, you already knew that plot element, so it doesn't even matter anymore. It does matter because I totally guessed it. So I'm gonna tell you what it is anyway. Actually, I'm gonna wait until we get to that section. I like this game, but after playing through the first hour again, the combat gets really repetitive, especially since the only difference in the combat is you can only switch to red, blue, and white. It's just like, that's really it. What is this? I can't destroy that yet. I don't think I have the robot ready for it. I do like the fact that there are different areas to explore once you get different robots, but I mean, that's about it. That's not all it. It's just, there's something. It's like when I played the Ninja Turtle game and I was like, there's something really odd about this game that I know there's something there's something I like about this game, but there's some stuff I'm just like, alright, you know, you're just spending too much, in Metroid. Comparing this to Metroid, because the director or whoever produced Halo or Metroid or whatever. I still haven't looked that up at all. I should probably get my facts straight before I keep going with this playthrough. There's an audio log here. I'm not going to pick it up, because I already picked that up in the last session. So anyway, we're going into this dungeon. Level 10, 7 of 6. Yes, let's do it. I'm glad we picked up that core in the last episode. I pretty much have the exact same amount of cores I had in the last episode. So anyway, I turned the graphics up to ultra high. So what happened last time was actually my audio jack, since my computer, I have my computer pretty close to me, but sometimes if I yank back too far, if I yank my head back, or if I like have my controller wrapped around, if I have my controller underneath my audio cord, sometimes I'll like move my controller and I'll yank the audio jack out of it. It did that, and what happened was all the audio up to like a certain point was just off, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to re-record this. I honestly thought I could save it, but I could not, unfortunately. Note to self, if something ever messes up, then just restart the recording. Or just restart it up to that point. You know what's really cool? I didn't notice about Jules' design. If you look at her shoulders, she has sunburn on her shoulders. It's like, that's a pretty cool detail. I like that. I really like that. I think that's pretty good. I don't know why I say that all the time. Ow, what hit me? You? You're dead. Oh, great. Combat. We're gonna free aim for the rest of the game, because that makes this combat a little bit harder, because if you just do this the whole time, it's just not fun anymore. Anyway, on to the dungeon. This dungeon is, you know, I was trying to get the core. Oh yeah, I have to lock onto it. I forgot. It's been so long since I played this game. It's been so long since I've played most of my Let's Played games. Like, I haven't played any new sessions of Twilight Princess in a while, but you know, it's fine. I have a pretty big backlog of Twilight Princess, enough to where, and Zelda's a game that I've played so much that I'm so used to the mechanics and stuff like that. It wouldn't really instant extract. So yeah, whatever I was saying there. Whatever, I was level 14, I'm only like level 10, what the heck is going on here? But yeah, so, remember, if you want to do Let's Plays, then play games you probably know the most about, because if you don't play those games, then you end up playing a blind playthrough, and those aren't fun sometimes. It just really depends on the game. If you're going to go into a game that's blind, make sure you get up on your research, and make sure you know, like, if this game is easy. Make sure you don't play Dark Souls blind, I'm just saying that right now. There are some YouTubers who think they could just, like, play Dark Souls blind and it just goes all hunky-dory. You know, it's not hunky-dory because it's a really hard game. You know, there's gonna be someone out there who's like, Dark Souls isn't that hard. I beat that game blindfolded with one ear. These healing bots, they're really annoying. There's healing bots in this game? We've only gotten 2 robots so far. We can actually go back to other dungeons and try and like get the time trials and stuff like that. We have Seth now. New bestiary. Like I said in the last episode, the bestiary doesn't work out if they're not alive. I am robotist. Robotist? It's like racist except with robots. It's gonna exist one of these days. You know, we have VR. We have VR. We have everything. There's also a lot of secrets I found in this playthrough. Then I didn't see this last time. Holy crap! I did not see this last time. You see, that's the greatest part about exploring in the games. It's just a treasure chest. It's probably just like a bunch of parts for like Mac or something like that.
Don't mind if I do.
I also forgot that Seth has an attack too. I like how it's like Seth's afraid of heights, but then they just pretty much don't go anywhere else with that plot thread right there. It's just like, yeah, he's just afraid of heights. Whatever. I thought that was an upgrade or something like that. The only way Jewel can upgrade her health is by the thingamajigs.
Little guy must be around here somewhere.
You know,
Kai,
I said this in the... Gosh dang it. Kai. Supreme Kai. From the hit movie, Catcher in the Rye. Man, that would be such a great movie if freaking Supreme Kai was in, Catcher in the Rye. You know how great a movie that would be?
Come with me.
Seth is now level 8. I forgot that Seth has a independent leveling system aside from us and Mac. Yeah, but there's yellow. If you want to guess what color Shine Sparks will be getting, Shine Sparks. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, what is a Shine Spark? I know what it is. Mac, get him. Mac. Oh yeah, Mac's Y attack is like, yeah, barrage of missiles. It's amazing. and it can temporarily stun enemies like that. I had no idea it could do that. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually, I'm gonna stop making that joke. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. I still like Jules' character design. I can see her red hair now. I think in the last session I mentioned that it's hard to see that she has red hair. It always looks like it's brown depending on the lighting. But yeah, she does have red hair. You can see it in like most of like if you look like in screenshots and stuff like that, you can see her red hair, but you can't see it normally if it's just like hey, look, it's her red hair. It's like, that doesn't look like red hair to me. Yeah, but this blue guy, he's going down. So if you want to speedrun this game, quick tip, it's kind of like Mario 64-ish, where you have to like find certain things to open up certain things. Unless there's like a glitch to like pass through doors or something like that. That'd be a pretty interesting glitch. It's like the glitch in Sonic 06, where you just completely avoid the ball puzzle altogether. It's the best glitch. It is the best glitch. I think I did that glitch in my playthrough. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that game. Will I ever play Sonic 06 again? You bet. The 1 year Sonic 06 anniversary is coming up. We gotta play it again. We gotta do it 7 more times. Could you imagine that? Like, if that's just your game you always play? The #1 Sonic 06 channel on YouTube. There's probably a bigger Sonic 06 channel on YouTube somewhere out there. The #1 Sonic YouTubing channel in general. I'm pretty excited for the new Sonic game anyway. Jewel is pretty cool. I like her character design. There's not a lot of character though. It's just kind of like, my dad, he's dead. My dad, he might be considered dead or something like that. It's like, oh, Jewel, don't be so negative about everything. Gosh. Oh, where am I going? I have no idea. Whew, here I am. That reminds me of a video game I once played. I do like there's. Oh, gosh dang it, Adam. I don't care about you, Adam. You're not. You left me on a stranded like desert planet all by myself. Screw you. Screw you. That's an explanation to why we're on Far Eden. There's not a health packet. That's an audio log. So if you want to know, there's an audio log right there. I picked it up last time. Anyway, I'm gonna pick it up again.
December 2083. It's good to rest, but even better to wait and see all the progress that Corebots have made. The foundry is up and running, thanks to Victor, and exceeding core production targets. The pylons are ready for activation, and I've received news from the evacuation ships. They're safe, and about to start deceleration into the Far Eden system. Now that the communication lag is only days instead of decades, the Mandate wants to send me a large data package. Firmware updates for the Corebots. I'm not sure what they've created that they think will improve on my original design, but no matter. It's time for me to wake the other crews. I'm ready to tell them about Earth. Because now, for the first time, I truly believe Far Eden exists.
I still haven't checked if there's subtitles for the whatchamajiggers, for the, gosh dang it, okay, not the audio logs. I still haven't checked if there's any subtitles for them, but pretty much if there's no subtitles in a game, you pretty much have to be quiet for the audio, because, people like to hear the audio. But if the game has subtitles, then generally speaking, I do the Some Call Me Johnny thing, where he pretty much is just like, if there's subtitles in the game, and we want to talk, then the whole point of a commentary is to talk, and if you don't talk, then it's just like, well, then that's just not a commentary, is it? There's probably some weird glitch you can do with Seth. This game reminds me a lot of Mighty Number 9, where it's like, there's all these cool platforming sections, and you get to do all this fun stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna halt all that right now, and we're gonna have some random like Mook Rush sections. That's what the kids want. The kids want the Mook Rush. You know what the kids love these days? The Mook Rush. They like to feel like an awesome son of a gun with this giant, enormous weapon in Jules' hand.
Kai,